Whoa, oh, oh, hey, whoa, oh, oh, hey, whoa, oh, hey, yeah, yeah. We are the cultures and continents group, spreading love, laughter, and joy in everything we do. From island sands to snowy peaks, we're shining bright. Every heart, every land, we bring the light. Oh, we are the cultures and continents group.
Good morning, good morning, good morning from day 3 of our cruise. Today is a port day. We are in Nagasaki, Japan for the day. Of course, I'm up. It is 3 a.m. I'm up because my time zone is completely shifted. So I'm off my regular schedule here. And therefore, I'm falling asleep at 5 p.m. and waking up at 3. Today, I'm a tad bit adventurous. I have some fish. Don't know what it is, but it has eyeballs on it. I also have some curried chicken with rice, matcha pancakes, watermelon, and potato. For my drink, I have a green smoothie, and here's my view. Good morning, good morning, good morning from Nagasaki, Japan. Today is a port day. We are headed off the ship in about an hour. Right now we're on deck enjoying the views and listening to the Zumba classes going on. Oh, this is an amazing day. It's already gorgeous. The weather is great. The view is amazing. So thin. They're up early in the morning doing Zumba class. Look at that. Zumba. Early in the morning. come over there and put slippers on. So to come in the stores here, you take off your shoes and you put slippers on that they provide for you. And that's what we're getting ready to do now. We're keeping in mother shoes. You put slippers on. You take your shoes off. Yeah, exactly. Shoes off. Well, we have 2 books that we bought here. I love books and I like to collect books in other languages and learn to read them at home. So the one book we got was simply because of the rarity of it. It was literally an African folk tale written in Japanese. Gotta get that one, right? Today we are exploring one of the most beautiful and historically fascinating places in Nagasaki, Glover Garden. Now, the word garden may make you imagine a few flowers, a peaceful bench, and perhaps one very confident butterfly. But Glover Garden is much more than that. This hillside open-air museum contains 9 historic Western-style buildings, sweeping views of the Nagasaki Harbor, stories of international trade and industrial change, and enough slopes to make your fitness tracker stand up and applaud. This is Nagasaki, Japan. This is Nagasaki. Glover Garden sits in Minamati, part of Nagasaki's former foreign settlement. After Japan opened several ports to international trade in the 1850s, merchants, missionaries, engineers, and diplomats from overseas established communities here. Nagasaki had already spent centuries serving as Japan's great window to the wider world, especially through trade with China and the Netherlands. Now that window was opening even wider.
I'm a child.
if you have a limited time in Nagasaki Port, the Glover Garden is very close by. It's not free, but it's inexpensive. It's very close by, about a 5 to 10 minute walk. There are signs for you to get here, and you can see the ship. The views are stunning. There is a little cafe, and there are actually two cafes. It's like a food truck cafe and then a regular sit-down restaurant cafe. Both of them called the Glover Cafe. The location was perfect for foreign merchants. From these hills, they could look directly over the harbor, watch ships arrive, monitor cargo, and keep an eye on business without refreshing an app every 6 seconds. The harbor was their shipping report, weather forecast, and office notification system, all in one spectacular view. Today, the garden preserves 9 traditional buildings. 3, the former Glover House, former Ringer House, and former Alt House, were built during the foreign settlement period and have stood on these grounds for more than 150 years. I'm standing on the porch of the Mitsubishi House here in Glover Garden, and just imagine the incredible view the people who lived here enjoyed every single day. This Western-style home belonged to executives from the Mitsubishi Company, one of Japan's most influential industrial giants. In the late 1800s, Nagasaki was Japan's gateway to the world, and Mitsubishi played a huge role in building the country's modern shipbuilding and shipping industries. From this very porch, they could look out over the Nagasaki Harbor, watch massive ships come and go, carrying goods, ideas, and technology that helped transform Japan into a global power. What I love most is how this house represents the meeting of two worlds. You can see Western architecture blended with Japanese craftsmanship, a reminder that Nagasaki has always been a place where cultures connect. Standing here, you're not just looking at a beautiful view, you're looking at the birthplace of modern Japan's industrial future. They got fish in the pond. This is what this is. Six other historic Western-style buildings were moved here from different parts of Nagasaki and carefully reconstructed for preservation. This is not simply one rich merchant's backyard. It is an entire neighborhood of stories gathered on a hillside. The star of the garden is the former Glover House, completed in 1863 for Scottish merchant Thomas Blake Glover. It is recognized as Japan's oldest surviving wooden Western-style residence and is now a part of the UNESCO sites of Japan's Meiji Industrial Revolution. But look closely, because this is not a purely European house dropped into Japan. The building combines Western ideas with Japanese construction. It has a wide veranda, arched details, stone paving, and an open layout designed for light and air. But it also uses Japanese roof tiles, timber, plaster walls, and local craftsmanship. Even the floor plan curves in a way that helps the rooms receive ventilation and sunlight. The house is architectural fusion before fusion became the word restaurants used when they wanted to charge us a little extra. Thomas Glover arrived in Nagasaki in 1859 at only 21 years old. Let that sink in. At 21, many of us are still trying to remember whether or not we paid the phone bill. Glover was building an international trading career in a country undergoing historic transformation. In 1862, he established Glover and Company. He traded in tea and other goods, became involved in coal mining and shipbuilding, and helped introduce Western industrial technology to Japan. He demonstrated a small steam locomotive in Nagasaki in 1865 and participated in developing the Kosu slip dock, an early Western-style ship repair facility nicknamed the Sorobon Dock because its machinery resembled a Japanese abacus. Glover also sold ships and weapons to powerful domains that opposed the Tokugawa shogunate. This places him close to the political and industrial changes surrounding the Meiji Restoration. His story is significant, but it's not a simple fairy tale about one foreign hero modernizing Japan. Japanese leaders, engineers, craftspeople, workers, and entrepreneurs drove Japan's transformation. Glover was one influential participant and commercial partner in that much larger Japanese story. Glover called his home Ipponmatsu, meaning single pine, after a large pine tree that once stood beside it. The house later became home to his son, Tomisaburo Kuraba, and his family. Mitsubishi's Nagasaki shipyard eventually owned the residence. In 1957, marking the shipyard's centennial, it donated the property to Nagasaki City, and the house opened to the public the following year. In 2015, it became part of the UNESCO World Heritage listing, connected with Japan's Meiji industrial development. Nagasaki is the kind of place that makes you want to slow down. There was something about our day here that felt incredibly peaceful. Maybe it was the mountains surrounding the city, the beautiful harbor in the distance, or the quiet streets that seemed to invite us to wander without rushing anywhere. Whatever it was, Nagasaki had a calmness about it that we didn't expect and absolutely loved. At Glover Garden, that feeling was everywhere. We walked beneath the trees and through beautifully landscaped gardens, stopping again and again just to take in the views. From high above the city, Nagasaki stretched out beneath us, surrounded by green mountains with the harbor sparkling in the distance. It was beautiful without trying to be, and peaceful in a way that's hard to describe until you're standing near yourself. Spending time wandering through the bookstore, choosing books to take home with us, was such a simple part of the day, but somehow those are often the moments that we remember the most. No schedule, no rushing, just exploring a city together and allowing ourselves to enjoy wherever the day took us. And that's one of the reasons that I would absolutely recommend visiting Nagasaki. You can come here for the history, and there's certainly plenty of it, but don't overlook the beauty. Come for the gardens, come for the mountains, and the harbor views. Come to wander through the shops, discover a quiet bookstore, walk streets you've never walked before, and experience a side of Japan that feels wonderfully peaceful. Some destinations impress you with how much there is to do. Nagasaki impressed us with how wonderful it felt simply to be there. And as we made our way back to the ship, carrying our books and memories with us, I couldn't help thinking this is one of the reasons why we travel.